Hello. I'm in this really junky garage right now, so I'm trying to stand in a place where I'm not in the sun back there, but also where I could get good light. I have honestly been staying away from doing any videos, even though I have been really wanting to do some videos. Look at all the junk in the bag. Do some videos, but I lost my voice last week. Yeah, so I lost my voice last week. It's coming back around, but it's back, but I'm still having problems with my throat. But I was like challenged to do this video, I guess, really quick. So this is all about the importance of writing things down. This is my opinion. So, yeah. And I think it's really important for moms to write things down because it just makes more room and space for us. Like, we already have a million things going on through our minds as it is. So I'm just that type of person. Like, I'm the type of person that have to write things down because if I don't, I'll forget, and then I'll be trying to remember later, and it just won't work out that well. So I have a friend that told me that, you know, she never writes anything down. She feels like she doesn't have to write anything down because everything stays in her mind and she remembers everything. And I'm not that person because my mind is always going creatively. How are you going to get that out? Bree gonna get you. Okay. You better get it out. So I'm the type of person, I'm very, like, my mind is always going and I always have a million tabs open. So I always write things down. I mean, I have books and books and books of things and ideas and visions and dreams and journaling and just thoughts, period, that I've written down because I like to go back and remember things. Because I will honestly say, I know I won't remember everything. Like, my whole entire life, I will not keep up in my head. I like to read. I'm a visual person, so I like to write things down. When ideas come to me, I like to put it down somewhere, whether it's in my phone, piece of paper, a notebook, dreams, like all that stuff I write down because that's my way to go back and reflect. And not only that, it's like, you know, I could go back and look at journals that I've had from middle school and I can go and reflect or look at ideas that I've written down 10 years ago and just see how it's coming back around in my life now. It's things like that. And there's a scripture in the Bible, Habakkuk, however they say that, but there's a scripture in that, I'll put it in the description box, that everybody should know. It's write the vision and make it plain so that whoever reads it will run with it. And you know, different people will take that different ways, but I believe it's God giving a word that you should write down every vision or every idea or every whatever you get up here down. And as a mom, I think don't do that. As a mom, I think it's important because it makes more room for your mind. I think when you have so much going on in your mind, not only as a wife and as a mother, employee, and then you want to be an entrepreneur and you have all kind of thoughts in your mind that ooh, this idea, ooh, that idea. I think it's important to write it down because you can make room to allow yourself to receive. So for instance, when I get an idea or a vision or anything like that, I go write it down. I reflect on it. I always think about it, but I also pray about it. And if I feel like it's something from the Almighty himself, I do make sure I write it down because once I get it out of my head, well, first let me say I've had times where I've received ideas or something like that or dreams or visions and I didn't write them down. I forget about them. And I do regret those times. But back to what I was saying. When you write it down, I feel like you're giving yourself room to receive. So you're making room, you're decluttering, just like if you were organizing or purging or getting rid of some stuff out of your house, you're making room to receive the instruction or the direction for that vision or that idea. And that's why I challenge everybody and I tell everyone it's so important to write things down. But then again, this is my opinion. But for me, I write a vision down, I write an idea down, I might plan it out and, ooh, I could do this with that, I could do that, and I jot everything down. And then once I pray or I keep dwelling on it, now I've made room because I've written that down. I don't have to keep it in my mind. Like, I would say that extra work of remembering it is what I'm referring to when I say keep it in my mind. I can actually declutter a little bit and say, okay, I have this vision and this idea written down. So now I can dwell on it and I can see how it'll work out in my life. I can seek God. I can ask him for direction. And once I keep jotting down what I'm receiving, then I can make even more room because now I have room in my mind for God to send the instruction or to receive the plan or receive the strategy. I hope you get where I'm going with this. So not only does writing down ultimately it declutters your mind. It declutters. It allows you to make room, just like you cleaning out your house or whatever. It allows you to make room to receive more things or just to clear your mind in general. So to my friend, I know she's going to watch this. That is why I stress the fact that you should write things down and you know who you are. You are very brilliant and you have awesome ideas. And I just feel like it should be going in a book that you can even think to pass down later down the years. Maybe you write so many vision and ideas down that you don't get around to it in your lifetime. And you'll have that book that you can pass down maybe to your children or somebody you trust. It's almost as if you want to leave it as a legacy because this is still ideas that I can pass along to see come to pass that I've had the plan for, the strategy for, the instruction for, and I just didn't get around to it. So now I'm passing it down. This book of ideas, my version of the Bible, my personal Bible, not knocking the real Bible out of the way, but you get what I'm saying. I would refer to it as how precious the Bible is because the Bible had to be written for us to be able to use it and apply it today. So imagine when you have a book, you make up a book, you write your vision and your ideas in it, and now you have that to pass down and allow somebody else to apply it to their lives. So that's my opinion. Once again, I hope you guys get it and you understand. Once again, remember to affirm yourself. Remember to do what makes you grow. Crystal Hill, that's definitely a part of a self-care routine, I would definitely say. So until next time, write the vision and make it plain.